What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, we are going back out to the lit range for the fourth time. We got Jerry here, just chilling. He's my chauffeur for the night. But basically, I'm gonna try and make some swing progress again. I'm definitely getting closer. I had a college practice today. We had a little practice round for our last tournament of the season. I played very well as far as like ball striking goes. I didn't score the best, but I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to go out there and shoot pretty well in this tournament. At least hopefully. Obviously that's the goal, but bottom line is I'm definitely starting to swing it a little better and hit the ball pretty well, so as long as we can get back on track. Anyway, we're going back out to the lit range and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna see if I can make some sort of swing progress, and yeah. Alright, so my range session starts out with the sky being extremely light outside, and you'll notice that I keep hitting balls until it gets completely dark. Alright, so the range session starts out with a 60 degree. In this whole entire session, you'll just see me kind of looking for good tempo. I'm going to try and be hitting a lot of fades, mainly because recently I've been hitting a draw, and I don't like hitting a draw with like my irons and stuff. As far as irons go, I like to be able to hit a controlled fade. Here we're moving on to the 56 degree. Once again, I'm really trying to work a little bit of a fade swing, so if you see me kind of taking the club to the outside, it's not on purpose. I'm just really working a fade, so my feet might be aiming a little further left than normal. Plus, these camera angles are not exactly down the line, so you will notice my swing looks a tiny bit different. Here we have the 52 degree. This club goes around 125 yards to 130 yards. It just depends on the lie and the situation. Oh, by the way, I'm going to give you a slow-mo swing for every single club I hit in today's range session, because typically I don't do slow-mo shots, and I really do like a little bit of slow-mo here and there. However, I don't like a ton of people critiquing my swing. I do have a golf coach, and that is the only person I listen to. Here's my pitching wedge, once again, just trying to work that fade. I believe I hit a few of these more kind of like knockdown shots, and then some of them higher. I always like to pick out an iron, whatever iron it may be, and try and work the ball like fade, draw, low or high. Here's my 9-iron. I'm kind of trying to hit these ones a little higher than normal. This was one of those cases where I hit a knockdown on that slow-mo shot. Here's the 8-iron. This club goes around 170 to 175 yards. Once again, whenever I'm hitting on the range, I either like to really just focus on my swing or focus on shot shaping. In this range session, I was kind of focusing on both, to be honest with you. You will see times where I try and hit it low, I try and hit it high, I try and fade it, or draw it. But not only that, I'm also focusing on my swing. After this next slow-mo shot, you will actually see me try and call my shots right about now. Alright, what do you want me to hit for the first ball? Fade, draw, straight shot, what do you want to see?
Give me a draw.
Okay. Okay, what about the second shot?
Cut.
Third shot, straight?
Straight, I guess.
So there was a quick example of what I kind of do on the range when I'm kind of messing around and seeing if I can shot shape the ball. I feel like that's so important when you're on the range to have a target and really try and shape it one way or the other instead of just trying to swing out into the range hitting straight shots all day. Here is my 6-iron. I didn't really talk much about it. I believe that club goes around 190 yards, maybe, yeah, 190 yards typically. That's like a stock shot. Here's my 5-iron. Goes anywhere from like 195 to 200 yards. I typically like to hit this club at 195. That's where I feel comfortable. And then like my 6-iron, to kind of touch on that again, I feel more comfortable swinging it around 185 to 190. I don't like to push it and go like 195 and stuff like that. But here's my 4-iron, probably like my 210 to 215 club. Once again, I'm just trying to like really see that ball going straight at my target, either hitting a little cut or a little draw, just depending on what I really want to do in the given swing. And look at that perfect club twirl. Here's my hybrid. Hybrid is honestly one of my favorite clubs as of recent. I hit this off of so many tees mainly because I hit this thing super straight. I used to hit like a 2-iron really well, but recently I kind of developed this weird swing for a hybrid and like 3-wood and driver, which is good because I've never hit woods well, so now it kind of feels nice to be able to do that. Here's my 3-wood. Obviously you'll see something a little different here. My dad kind of walks in front of the camera and sets down a different camera angle, which is kind of funny, but I was very scared to hit it, and you'll kind of hear my reaction here in about a second or two. It's risky. Risk it for the biscuit. Is that close to it?
It's cool. It's gonna be cool.
All he cares about is if it's cool or not. Better hit this one high, right?
Yeah.
Alright guys, a little update on the range session. It's going very well. I feel like I'm making some progress. Hitting the ball well, if you guys couldn't tell already, but let's finish this thing up strong. Quickly to touch on my 3-wood, I hit this club around 265 off the deck. Sometimes I can hit this upwards of 285 off the tee, just depending on the situation.
You're taking it right over the camera.
A lot of people actually ask me how far I hit my driver. If we have dry fairways, typically I'll hit it over 300 yards. As far as carry distance goes, probably 285 yards. It just depends on the day, to be completely honest with you. If it's like cold outside, I probably won't hit that far. If it's warm outside, I'll probably even hit it further. Like when I play in Texas, I hit the ball so much further than I do in Kansas.
18.
I'm 18.
Well done. Do you play in college or anything?
Yeah.
Where?
Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
Good for you, man.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun.
Beautiful. I'm sure you'll make it in the pros.
One day, hopefully.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Garrett Clark.
Nice.
My daughter took up one of those.
When I just moved here.
Okay, so
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm a little frustrated with myself. I forgot to upload yesterday, and it wasn't really the fact that I forgot to. I worked as hard as I could trying to get this video done, which you literally just saw. So I was really trying to get it done, and I couldn't. I didn't have time. I got home. I did homework until like literally 12 a.m. and then after that I edited for 2 hours, and that just wasn't enough. Even if I would have got it done, I wouldn't have been able to really upload it last night, because that's not a very good time for you guys to watch it at like 2 a.m. You know, but either way, if you did enjoy, be sure to drop a comment down below. I love reading some good old comments. I need some thoughts and suggestions on the videography, editing, whatnot. I'm trying to get better as far as like the videography and editing goes. I'm slowly but surely progressing. It's very hard when you're editing on a 8-year-old Mac on iMovie. So, you know, I hope you guys did appreciate the content today. If you did, be sure to stay tuned for another video, hopefully tomorrow. Until next time, guys. Peace.